I don't know what people expected, but hello to automation. I don't know really if this is any better, seeing about who works at McDonald's, but I'm not trying to bash you. Take any job you can. Not everybody that works at McDonald's is a bad person or listen. I know plenty of people that have actually made careers out of that and made some good money over 20 years, actually giving them an opportunity. But the bottom line is when you have the lowest common denominator burger and everybody is ordering their own food and touching the new little touch screens, the kiosks that are replacing people, it's the beginning, this is the very beginning, the dawn of automation and replacing human beings. And we're going to do it to the tune of poo found on every single one of these touchscreens. Think to yourself, how many people get a 99-cent double cheeseburger a day? And how many of them are 200 pounds overweight in this country, wearing a wife beater with skinny jeans on with the crack of their ass hanging out? Is this a shock, Luke?
No, it's not a shock, and it's kind of scary and kind of depressing. There's a lot more butt pickers out there than you realize, which should make you realize no one's perfect. And wash your hands after. Just don't go to McDonald's. Just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to your family. Don't do it to your loved ones. Just don't go there, please.
I mean, I feel like the next challenge, Luke, out there should be just dudes walking in. Now, this would get views. You try to start a YouTube channel. You got jackass mentality. You should film yourself going to numerous McDonald's and just licking down the touchscreen up and down. You get a million hits the first day. A million hits the first day. You'd be a sensation.
And then you get, what is it, typhoid?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're gonna get, but it's probably gonna be
typhoid
a bad time. Hey man, just antibiotic up. Get in there.
No. There's a lot of diseases now that are becoming resistant to antibiotics, and that's terrifying. That's going to be another threat to civilization that a lot of people are not realizing. Doctors are just prescribing and throwing out antibiotics for every little darn thing. And a lot of people are becoming resistant to them, especially if they don't finish their exact cycles. A lot of it is being defecated into our public drinking water because the filtration system can't filter out the nanoparticles in a lot of these bigger medicines. Already, a lot of our drinking water has antibiotics in there, and this is creating a huge problem, and it's because of our bodies not being as healthy as they used to be, our bodies being under attack. And the biggest way they attack us is, of course, with nutrition. Ultimately, when you're looking at a McDonald's cheeseburger, you're looking at weaponized heroin in the form of mouth joy for 5 seconds. That's what you're looking at. And it is weaponized in a way where it takes away your life force. It takes away from your existence here on this human planet. There's vegetables, there's fruits, but they are not chemically engineered as much as that cheeseburger is to make you addicted to it, to make you wired to it, to make you a pathetic, self-sabotaging hog that is killing yourself. Wake up, humanity, and stop eating the murder burger, McDonald's bullcrap, psychological warfare that is programmed against you. This is why they have yellow and red. This is why they play sad music. This is why they are psychologically engineered and bringing many scientists that study the mind and create jingles and create things that will be stuck in your head so you're always thinking about them. And it is something that needs to be addressed because they are playing on the worst human weaknesses of the human mind to make a profit, and they are making a profit hand over fist. And the only way to stop them is to be informed about what is actually happening. Sorry, I just had to go on the rant there.
Murder burgers.
No more murder burgers.
Murder burger?
No murder burgers. No, seriously, when you start looking into addiction and self-sabotaging behaviors, food is one of the worst ways that people sabotage themselves, especially not taking care of themselves, especially not properly eating. All for, 5 seconds of enjoyment in your mouth hole? Seriously. When you look at the bigger context of it, what you put in your body is pretty much the fuel that you have within yourself. It affects your mind. It affects every aspect of it. Your gut is linked to your brain. All your bodies are interacting together. If you have a crappy diet, you're going to have a crappy attitude and you're going to have a crappy life. And really, small micro changes in your existence will lead to a better, bigger, significant change in our overall lifestyles and the way we conduct our lives and the way we live all together. Exercising, eating right. Those small changes have such a profound impact, even though they sound so insignificant, that it's really, really critically important to keep bringing up and keep telling everyone, hey, fix yourself before you try to fix the world. That's the journey I've been on. I'm going to be sharing more of that, of course, in the email newsletter that we have on wearechange.org. So make sure you go to wearechange.org, sign up on our email list if you want to see what I'm personally doing to try to fix myself, because all of us are screwed up, and it's really all of us. It's up to all of us to try to make ourselves better.
Well, I'd also like to say this, and one of my favorite sayings, Luke, is nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. And that's so true. I know you've always been a skinny dude, but for some of us out there that have hit that 237 mark, almost 240, I can use to lose a few pounds right now myself. But the truth is, you do feel not only when you're skinny, but when you are in shape, when you are active, people think that you're going to have less. Oh, I'm going to just be so tired. The truth is, after you run that mile, after you pick up those weights, you feel a lot better during the day. You're energized, and you look forward to things. It has such a profound effect on your mental state. You just got to get through that barrier of the first couple weeks of pain, and then you really end up just wanting to. That pain is so small in comparison to the gains you have mentally and physically, that it's a joke. And I just want to let people know that's a real thing, and anybody can do it. You can be better than you were yesterday. You don't have to be the best out there. You ain't got to be an Olympic runner. You ain't dunk a basketball, all right? But you can take that walk, you can dribble that ball, and you can shoot inside hoops. I'm one of those little mini hoopsters.
It all starts with the small decisions you make in your life, and your diet is one of them. So make sure you choose wisely. Just like Yoda said, your thoughts become your, thoughts, ideas, forgot the whole Yoda quote.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yoda quote inspiration. You'll probably find it.
I know thoughts become actions, and it's very true.